Shout out to Great As Me for sending me this article. The link will be in the description. I was literally about to end the live stream, and shout out to Lisa and the 1LVZ for joining me in this week's live stream. When I was sent this article, in which you can see this crusty, dusty Negro by the name of Hannibal Burress right here. This is his mugshot. So apparently last night in Miami, he was arrested for public intoxication. And that's not all. He ended up getting into like a verbal altercation with the cops. He must think he is top shelf shit. And that he just has arrived and that he has made it and that he can't get dealt with accordingly. Now, in case y'all don't know, the whole stuff that kicked off with Bill Cosby and everything that's going on with him can be traced back to this guy right here. Because he did a stand-up show, and I don't know how people can find him funny. He's like white people funny, like only white people that I know find him funny. Made a joke and said something about Bill Cosby and these rapes or whatever sexual assaults that happened, and that raised flags for people. And then that's when Bill Cosby started to come under fire. And then all of a sudden Hannibal Burress started getting these deals and whatnot. He was even in the latest Spider-Man movie. I'm glad his part was like irrelevant and not significant at all. All he played was a gym coach when he looks like he needs a gym coach himself. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and read this article that's coming from MSN.com. There was a video attached to it that I was going to play the audio in which you would have heard his altercation with the police, but it said the audio couldn't be found. But if I am able to find it, I will play it. It says, Hannibal Burress was arrested in Miami around 10:30 p.m. on Saturday, December 9th for disorderly intoxication. A video shared widely on Twitter via I Hate Gabe shows the comic arguing with police about whether or not they had probable cause to detain him. Am I under arrest for what? Burress can be heard asking in the video. Explain what I'm detained for. What am I detained for? If it was me, it would be for being a sellout. When one of the police officers tell him he's being cited for trespassing, Hannibal responds by saying, you know, y'all goofy as fuck, before telling the cops they don't have probable cause for anything. During the confrontation, Hannibal can also be heard telling one of the officers that the cop is just salty because I roasted his ass. He's very lucky he ain't get shot. According to TMZ, he later refused to get into the police car and was eventually pushed inside the vehicle. I hope he bumped his head. Despite the initial trespassing claim, the comic was booked around 2 a.m. on Sunday for disorderly intoxication. The Herald reports police refused to supply the newspaper with an official report on what sparked the arrest, saying public records requests must be made during regular business hours. The arrest reportedly took place in Wynwood section of Miami, which is currently buzzing with celebrity-packed events related to Art Basel. Hannibal posted bail shortly before 6 a.m. on Sunday, December 10th. By that point, the hashtag Free Hannibal Burress was already trending as a slew of Twitter users urged the Miami Police Department to provide more information on why the comic was stopped in the first place. You wouldn't find me parading around that hashtag. That's one of the people that I would say mine would say hashtag keep Hannibal Burress. Let's see here. Social media users were also getting a kick out of Hannibal's roasted his ass line. As of Sunday, the Broad City Regular had yet to comment on his arrest. Well, that's what he gets. This is his karma for what he did to Bill Cosby. And he probably still doesn't think he did anything wrong. Sorry, I had to pause the video right quick. But all in all, I feel absolutely nothing for this guy. He deserves everything that's coming to him. Like we always say, karma may not come to you that day, the next day, the day after that, the week after that, the month, or even the year. And what he did to Bill Cosby, that happened, a couple years ago. So it's catching up to him now. Hopefully this is one of many karmas to come for Hannibal Burress.